I got that one.
Alright guys, Brandon Bowling here today with Bluegrass Waterfowlers. We're going to do something a little bit different today that we don't normally do. We are going to discuss products. Sponsored products, other products that maybe we're using in the fields. Because this season for the 2023-2024 season has been rough, to say the least. So first of all, what I wanted to say is we have gotten plenty of good spots to go to now. And whereas before we were having to travel different places like West Virginia, Ohio, Indiana, all those places, we've got a couple good places now that's locked down that we have permission for and part of our own property, which is amazing. The only downfall is we have to really work the birds. Now that we know where they're at, this coming up season, we've got everything ready. We've really been beneficial. If you guys don't have the hub blinds from Heavy Hauler has a panel blind that is really, really nice, and I recommend it. You can put one together or you can put both of them together. Like I've got two, so if you put one together and then another one in the back, you can make an A-frame, or you can line it out and make it two lines. They've got dog doors on both of them. Very quick to pull out. I mean, you just pull it out of the strand, pull it open, it comes right up. And we backed it in like you've seen in the last episode. It was just kind of back up against the brush. It worked perfect. Nothing even seen us. So Heavy Hauler is a definite brand that you guys need to look for. We've got a Snow Goose collar here this year that we're going to be using for the later part of the season. I did go ahead and go with the Heavy Hauler brand, which is Mayhem. And I got a dozen Snow Geese full bodies and a half a dozen spec full bodies that we're going to be using, as well as some flyers. I got a Canadian flyer and I've got a Snow Goose flyer. So we're definitely going to give them a whirl this year and see what we can't get going. Trying to think of the other stuff that we're really been into. So if you guys haven't checked out some of our newest sponsors, we have a new sponsor this year they're called Backwater Decoy Rigs. My buddy Greg Parman, who's been on the show with me last season, he just began this company, and they are awesome. You guys will see some of the merchandise that we got from them. I got a beanie coming. It'll probably, by the time this episode hits, I'll probably have it, that I'll be wearing in the fields. And basically, if you guys need decoy rigs, definitely go check him out on Instagram. It's Backwater Decoy Rigs, and Greg Parman is your guy. He's got all sizes. He's got 4, 6, 8 ounce weights. He can make them custom however you want, however many. You guys just give him a ring, tell him that Bluegrass Waterfowlers sent you, and you know it'll be awesome. He'll be good to go there. I highly recommend him. He's a good buddy of mine as well. Great quality. Can't beat it, to be honest. His prices, I mean, you really can't. Check it out on Instagram, TikTok. He's got them all over. Great guy, great customer service, quick, fast turnaround. You guys don't have nothing to worry about there. I'll back him if nobody else will. Some other stuff that we got too. This isn't a sponsor of mine, but it's a buddy of mine that I actually met off of TikTok. His name is Chris Bradley with Mallard Smacker Lanyards. This is a picture of his card here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Basically, he has a little website. He makes lanyards and totes and all kinds of stuff. But his name's Chris Bradley. There's all of his information there. Be sure to check him out. He's got Instagram, TikTok, all you can think of. He's got it. He really helped me out in a bind. He had a giveaway going on, and I so happened to luck out and win one of his totes. So where I'd won his totes, I posted this video on Instagram already and TikTok, just thanking him for it because it's an awesome tote, game tote. I hook it right to my gear bag, and then when you get a good mallard or a good mess of, you know, ducks, you just slide them in there, hook them on. This one holds holds a limit of 6. These are awesome. Great little game totes. You can't beat them. Paracords, definitely durable. Super dependable. I love the color, the green on black. It's really nicely done. I mean, you couldn't ask for better. He made me this as a giveaway. I won that. That one's in green. And then he also made my lanyard. So this is my red, white, and blue lanyard. I got red, white, and blue. It's got blue drops on it. And it's also got the red, white, and blue GED calls that I got. I threw them all on there. You can never go wrong or leave your house without a finisher tool. It's very humane for all the birds in case you get a cripple. But other than that, very durable lanyards on here. Don't forget, if you guys are looking for paracords and you don't have anybody, Chris Bradley, he is an awesome guy. Mallard Smacker Lanyards. This is not a paid endorsement or anything. I just highly recommend him. He's a great guy, a good buddy of mine. He's from down there in Arkansas. So don't forget it. If you guys need a lanyard or a tote, give Mallard Smacker Lanyards a try. Tell him that we sent you, Bluegrass Waterfowlers. Also, while we're on the kick with the lanyard, this is my lanyard that I go to, that I wear on all my hunts now. This is my GED call. This is my duck call that they made me. It is custom lasered with the Ducks Unlimited logo with the Kentucky State on there. It's really nice. And it's red, white, and blue on there. Sounds really good. I mean, it's a double reeded call. Awesome. And then he also, this is the goose call. This is red, white, and blue also. I don't know if you can see it through the light, but there's a goose embroidered and logoed right here. And then it has my name, Brandon, across there. And then it says Bluegrass Waterfowlers up the top of it. You guys have heard me blowing this call a lot lately this season. This is probably one of my favorite goose calls other than the Stony Brook call that I had, the Stony Brook calls, which that one actually got stolen out of my truck, which kind of sucked. But I will be getting another one. I'm sure I just have to get time to get up with Stony Brook calls and see if we can't get another one going. But that's the goose call that I tote around all the time. This is one of my GED duck calls, and then this is the all famous, everybody loves it, everybody wants it, Stony Brook call 1 of 1 leopard print duck call. Double reed. Sounds amazing. This is what I use every time I go. Stony Brook calls, GED calls, they're amazing. Now, Stony Brook is not a paid endorsement either. I just really like him. He's got a great call. He makes great calls. He makes phenomenal goose calls. Let me just explain that to you. His goose calls are fire. And I just, mine was stolen out of my truck, but, you know, that happens. But I do highly recommend, if you guys want affordable calls, I would get a GED call, which is the Get 'em Down calls, or go to Stony and get Stony Brook call. He's got the duck calls and the goose calls. Awesome guy. He'll be there to help you, no problem. Just tell him Bluegrass Waterfowler sent you. He definitely will do you right. Alright, so that is that for Mallard Smacker Lanyards. Don't forget Chris Bradley. He's a great guy. Mallard Smacker Lanyards. Don't forget Stony Brook. There's his logo there in the camera. You guys can get with him and get some calls. Or GED calls, Get 'em Down calls. Don't forget to message those guys. They're phenomenal. Now we're going back to the kicking it old school. Back to our original sponsor here, who is TH Lanyards. This is one of my old duck call lanyards that they made me. It's awesome. This is one of the old totes that he made me. It holds a limit on each one. And this one just kind of wraps around your head. And it's more built for geese. But same structure as the ones that Mallard Smacker makes. They're very nice, very durable. You know, paracord, it's amazing. This one's actually in the Mossy Oaks Blade camo. So it matches this one here. So just some heads up on these. These are awesome. Give them a call over there at TH Lanyards if you guys need any paracord. He also does the water hole small loops for your guns and your shotguns. He also does slings. He does these. He does dog collars. You name it, he's got it. He's the man to go to. His name's Mike Hauser. Great guy. Known him a very long time. He's awesome. Give him a call. Give him a shout out. He can do it. Now I know that when I needed a lanyard this last time when I went to Chris, I lucked out with him when I did the drawing, and then Mike was a little busy with with lanyards, so I just went ahead and did mine through Mallard Smacker. But I definitely highly recommend both Mallard Smacker and TH Lanyards. So don't let any of those slip through the cracks. Now we're going to go on to this lanyard. This is my lanyard here. It's got a ton of totes, ton of calls, everything you could ask for. So first of all, we want to go through our calls and let everybody know we've got sponsored calls. Sawtooth Game Call. This is their double reed BTC, known as the Better Than Corn. Very nice call, very raspy. It's got a real nice tone. It's in the nice ivory color. And then they also have this really, really nice little woody call. I don't know if they're going to be back in stock anytime soon, but these little calls are the bomb. If you like wood ducks, they are fire. So don't forget to pick you guys these up. These are the Better Than Corn and the woody call from Sawtooth Game Calls. You definitely want this on your lanyard. Then heading over to Beaver Creek. Beaver Creek Game Calls. This is a double reed. This is the hen house. Probably my favorite duck call that Beaver Creek makes is the hen house. I've tried some of their other ones, but this is the raspiest. I just love the way that it chatters. It's got a really nice wooden base to it. Everything looks really nice on it. Really, 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 really like it. Now, I do have a Beaver Creek Game Calls goose call that did recently. It fell in the water, and I have to redo it. But it was the Inferno, and it was black and red. It fell in the water and pretty much took a dump on me. So I have to get that one all rebuilt. But those are some of the calls that we've been using this year when we're out duck hunting. Now, obviously, we've got some other calls here from different companies that we've been testing out. You know, everybody's got to have a whistle. You know. You know, if you all don't have one, these whistles are amazing. They help out a lot. But yeah, so that is TH Lanyards along with Beaver Creek Game Calls and Sawtooth Game Calls. Don't forget to get those, you guys. They're awesome. Again, Mallard Smacker Lanyards. If you guys need totes or lanyards, both companies are great. Mallard Smacker makes really nice lanyards, makes really nice totes and stuff. Mike Hauser and TH Lanyards, they make everything paracord you can think of. He makes. I'm sure that Chris Bradley at Mallard Smacker can as well. I just know for a fact that what I've got from him with the totes and everything. So that's just some of the stuff that we've got. I know that we've been getting a lot of inbox stuff here about clothing and if we're ever going to sell merchandise. So I'm going to put this stuff away. We're going to go to a break and watch our Lizers taxidermy commercial. When we come back, at that point in time, we will go over our merchandise. Stay tuned. Hey guys, Brandon Bowling here from Bluegrass Waterfowlers. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up for all of my Kentucky followers. If you guys haven't heard of this taxidermy right here, Gary Lizer's taxidermy, you guys need to check him out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a walkthrough of my birds that he has physically done for me since last year. And I'm going to do those because I've gotten quite a few of them back. I think I only have 2 left that haven't been come back yet. I'm going to show them to you, then I'm going to leave his details, and hopefully he can help preserve your guys' trophy memories. Stay tuned. He did this amazing American coot for me that's running on water pedestal. He did my first ever ringneck pheasant. Amazing quality. He did my eclipse phase drake wood duck on the water swimming with cattails. He also did my banded mallard. And lastly but not least, my big Canada from Kentucky. Done great work. Detail on the feet. Top notch. Does a great job for a great price. Awesome taxidermist. If you guys are looking to get your trophies mounted, be sure to give Gary a call at Lizer's Taxidermy. I'll drop his stuff in the description now. And don't forget, for all your needs with taxidermy, give Gary a call. Alright guys, you all know everything over here. Where we at? Right here. All of these were done by Lizers. Gary does a great job. Don't forget, if you're in Kentucky and you're a follower, let him know Bluegrass Waterfowler sent you. He will do you guys up right. Now, down to the moment that everybody's been waiting for. Does Bluegrass Waterfowlers have merch? The answer is yes, we do. We have new hats, which have our logos on it. It says the Bluegrass Waterfowlers right here with the duck logos on it. We also got some new ones in the work with the goose logos on it. We also have hoodies. And hoodies have the logo on the back, and on the front they say Pro Staff. So if you guys are looking to get you some, hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, wherever you guys want to purchase. We will give you the link to where you can go and make your purchase. We do have a guy that does it. His name is Jake. He is fantastic. He will do you guys up right, get it all done and shipped out to you right away. Now that we've got that done, I just wanted to take a minute to show you guys some other cool little stuff that I got here. This is from Lawson's Landing. This is a lanyard that I got from TH Lanyards, as well as some custom calls from a buddy of mine. He's from down in Tennessee, and it's Lawson's Landing. He made this amazing duck call. It's got a bunch of like ducks cupped up in it in the band, and then it says Lawson's Landing with the ducks. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's got this crystal in it. It sounds amazing. Great duck call. I want to get into using this season here pretty soon. Then this is a spec call. I am not a pro at a spec, so don't hit me for this one. I'm not a spec caller, so I'm still learning. And then we've got a good old goose flute from Lawson's Landing. So I mean, it's a little bit different than what I'm used to, but so we've got that. And then this one, what is it that you may ask? This is the Sandhill crane call that they have, that they just came out. So definitely check these guys out. They are doing lots of work making calls, and we can go from there. So Lawson's Landing, they're from Tennessee. Give them a shout out. This is a Sandhill. I'm not even going to attempt it because I don't really know how to do it. But this is their new call that they just came out with. It's the Sandhill crane call. And that will do it for the rest of this show today, you guys. Don't forget, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Subscribe. Click the notification bell so every time we upload, you guys will know about it first to know. Again, thank you guys. We love you guys. From Bluegrass Waterfowlers to y'all. Till next time. See ya.